Hello, gamers, and welcome back to Rise Champions League. I believe today is going to be the final night before the playoffs tomorrow happening. Hopefully, get some confirmation on that in just a moment. Today we have Holy Knights going up against Team Gang Clan, and I'm joined by Pride. Pride, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing really well. The walls seem empty behind me because I just moved to a new place. So it's going to be new place, new me, new voice, and a brand new crew battle for you guys to get really excited over. And you said it yourself, Holy Knights and Team Gangplank. You know what? I'm going to mess that up throughout this entire time.
You got it.
Gotta try it one more time. You guys ready?
You got it, though.
Team Gang Clan. Boom. There it is. I got it.
I hope you know that you actually got it right the first time.
I think I said clang, like when you hit something together, but regardless, the match has already started and it's already
we have Play One going up against
I see a ray gun.
Oh my. Oh my. I think our stream producer, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. I don't think this arena had all that it needed for it to be, on par. So they're going to be busy SDing, so as soon as they finish SDing, they'll be able to change those rules. So for whatever reason, I believe the items must have been turned on.
That's the, what is it? Fancy button check. That's what that was.
Fancy button check, yeah, I think so.
That's all that really was. We did get to see the two characters in play, though. It's going to be Palutena and Ike, two very strong characters in the meta, especially online. And then even though Palutena got some, I'd say some changes that made her a little bit more reasonable, she's still a very solid pick. So I definitely do want to see how that plays out. And that's a really good first two characters to throw into the ring to start off. Which, by the way, as you guys can't tell below, it's a 10v10. 3 stocks per player,
we have
30 to 30
stocks. Yeah, we're going to be in it for the long haul tonight. So hopefully guys are going to be sticking around with us just a little bit while we do sort things out and make sure that we actually get items, disabled. It'd be like that. It happens to the best of us. Guys, I hope everybody in chat is having a lovely day. Pride, what's going on with you? How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing super well. Taking a little bit of a hiatus from streaming because, of course, moving is a long process. It takes a little bit of time, but I'm already really liking this space. There's a lot of big changes there when it comes to Smash. Just everyone's been playing it a bunch. Users change, so I want to get back to the streaming game. We're seeing these two players play right now, and it's already started off with Nares into Fair, 37%. I didn't even finish my sentence, and we're out of a great start here for Shooter. I don't know if that's actually the tag, but that's what it says in game.
Yeah, I believe the Ike actually is Raven King, but I'm not entirely sure who the Palutena is. I'm trying to look through chat, try to get the confirmation.
Hazards.
On that.
Oh
my god, no.
That was actually really brutal because I think the Palutena player was off to a phenomenal start. That was actually super good.
It happens.
Nah. Production's banging their head against the wall here, thinking they've made a grave mistake. But in all honesty, it happens to everyone. As someone who also streams for the SCS, you have no idea how many times I made that mistake when having to create a new rule set. And it happens. It happens. But chat, your patience is
your patience is phenomenal. Thank you guys for sticking through this. I just think it's kind of funny because 3 times the charm, baby. It'll be this time for sure. It will happen eventually.
Yeah, the Ike is super happy that they get to get another run back. Or unless we're gonna count percents, we may end up doing that because everything was neutral right up until that transformation. So
I'll be curious to see what the ruling on that is, but probably just because it was like within the first 10 seconds. Probably nothing will happen.
It's Wi-Fi. We'll probably just play it out from the beginning. And that's how that's just going to be in general. But yeah. No, I already liked how that gameplay was going. Two good characters, already very explosive gameplay. And once this rule set's going through, we'll see. Because if you both those characters are steamroll characters, which is really good to put as your first pick as an opener in a crew battle. If an Ike does well and no one is good at reacting to the matchup well or something like that, the counter picking gets tough, or people aren't comfortable fighting Ike, that Ike can just take 5 stocks at least and just tear. But Pallet is the same thing. So we're gonna start off fresh here. Once again, we're on regular Pokemon Stadium 2, no hazards in sight, no ray guns falling from the sky, nothing like that, no shenanigans, just Palutena's shenanigans. That's what we're seeing right here, 35 to 17 right now.
Yeah, so I believe there should be Shota the Palutena going up against Raven King, the Ike. Right now, Raven King is doing an excellent job of just holding on to the stage. Gives it up for just a second as Shota is just fishing for some of these neutral eggs.
Yeah, wow, two beautiful up airs right there, and already things can change. You can never let up against Ike. You know, you might feel like you're definitely winning in neutral here a little bit, but Ike doesn't need much to swing things in his favor. It's all about juggle situations for, in fact, both these characters right now. Good forwarder here. Tried to dash back to see if there was going to be a chance to get a grab, but here's the forwarder to knock him off stage. Nice. I like the back air for the pressure there. Into the nair. Really good stuff. I like the forward air clash here. Going to get the quick draw. No punish, though. Too busy using Explosive Flame and the up air. That's going to take the very first stock of these 30v30 stock brew battle. That's going to be kind of crazy here. Yeah, that first stock is how it all starts.
That first stock is how it all starts. That's how, you know, you really start to build up a lead in the beginning. Gets it down to go into the back of right now. Raven King doing an excellent job just holding on to the stock, just playing outside of shooter's range, and just like really making it difficult for him to get hit.
I can see a lot of comfort right now in Raven King's play, and it hasn't really been touched in a while since this whole thing has kind of started. So really what Shooter definitely needs is maybe they don't even need to win the match. They just need to take 1 or 2 stocks, because if you go out here without taking anything, it's a bad look. There's a back throw punish on the dash tax, very minus on shield, and nice Explosive Flame catch to catch Raven King, just being a little bit reckless there off that platform.
That's the up throw into the mix-up, but I like the idea that Raven King was going for there, but I think they just slightly mistimed their option to be able to punish the air dodge. But really like the attempt there nonetheless. Back air so strong, but from across the stage is not going to be able to do it quite yet. So right now, Raven King trying to mix up with some reactionary ledge trapping. Sure, yeah, Up Tilt is going to be able to scoop it up, just spaces some moves and shooting shield.
Yeah, it's really active, so I'm not surprised that Up Tilt took it here. We have a full stock lead already, and we might see Raven King lap in percent right now. Shooter's got to make something happen, and it almost looked like it was starting, but I'm telling you, you take control of that Pokeball in the middle, you get that center stage control, it's really, really hard to take you out, and that's exactly what we're seeing Raven King's doing. Lots of strong stage control here. There's the down throw. Good to see if they're going to get a, like, you know, maybe forward or frame trap, something like that. Not going to happen, though.
Well, the way that Raven King is just treating and playing around shield is so effective and so menacing. The way that he's mixing up with tomahawks and able to catch the landing with up smash, it's such a huge hitbox that you need to respect. I've got to say, this game number 1 from Raven King was dominant. The way that Raven King is just treating, just playing around shield is so effective. A lot of the way that the way that he's mixing up with tomahawks, so like solid.
Yeah, that was really good too with that up smash. I loved seeing that as well. It was basically, you know, when you get up thrown, or like, oh, are they gonna short hop nair, or are they gonna wait for me to land for a grab, or are you just gonna hold up smash, make them air dodge, and then catch them with that up smash? That's exactly what we saw there. So just really, really strong play there. And it's gonna be really good. Now this is the part about crew battles, which I think matters almost just as much as how effectively people play, and it's the counter pick.
Yeah.
Like aspect of not only can I throw in a character that will beat this character, but can I also ensure that the character I used won't get counterpicked as well? You need something really, really solid, and you need a player that's very confident in the Ike matchup. Oh, Ike's my practice partner. Oh, I'm ready for this. Even if it's Raven King, at least I'll like be comfortable in this, right?
Yeah,
so
you're just looking for people who ever have really the preference or the comfort going to be going into it. So we don't have confirmation quite yet about who's going to be jumping in, so please bear with us. In the meantime, I guess we can talk a little bit about all the people that help to make this tournament happen. So guys, first and foremost, I believe the first slide is the MSM Online slide. I think that's the one.
Yeah, let's take a look and see if we can, if that's the first slide.
Yeah, MSM Online every single Monday. Going to be starting at 5 p.m. PST. You got some of the best players in North America going at it. So please compete if you can. Please just check them out. Hosted by the guys at 2GG. Some excellent people. And a lot of effort goes into making that production happen. So please go ahead and support if you are able to do so.
Yeah, exactly. It's free to enter. So, you know, if it's free, then there's nothing stopping you guys from getting that amazing practice. Even if it's online, it's good to just, you know, practice matchups and get still familiar with that competitive environment there. So MSM's one of the best places to look for sure.
And then additionally, you also have ANG Esports. ANG is definitely one of the biggest you know, just like names right now in terms of making stuff happen online. So every single Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, you have Straight Outta Smashville. They do so many different games. They do Smash Bros. And Rivals and Brawlhalla, Rocket League, DBZ, and Pokemon Showdown as well. A bunch of lovely people on production as well.
Yeah, look at the games there. I'm telling you, that's a lot. You got Rocket League and Pokemon Showdown still. That always impresses me when I do see it. And check out their socials. Feel free to do it. They got it themselves, you know, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and a Discord. So there's very easy for you to find them. So you can check them out right there.
Additionally, this tournament is also being brought to you by Metaview. So Metaview is the home of the freshest and best Smash clips. Metaview features playlists covering Smash, Warzone, fighting games, you know, Valorant, Fortnite, and more. You can look through the Smash Stockpile playlist every single Tuesday that is updated with some of the, you know, new highlights of every single week. You can also watch the top moments of each week of crew battles on the Rise Champions Crew League Top Moments playlist. It's going to be uploaded every single Friday at 12 p.m. PST. Not really sure about when some of today's clips will be uploaded, but we'll hopefully have that information in a bit. And it is currently available for everybody on iOS and Android later this year. So please go ahead, download, check it out if you can.
Yeah, let's go. The Metaview, I'm really excited to check out the app myself as someone who's, you know, obviously, like most people, have an iPhone. You can check out all the sick clips. And yeah, exactly. Rise Tournaments League is definitely on there. Amazing stuff happens there. So that's really, really great. And thanks once again, chat, for sticking with us. A lot of the time, you know, when it comes to crew battles, a lot of the players need to get themselves ready. And I said it before.
Sweet time.
The counter picking process is difficult, I will admit. And if it's a 10v10, that is, at the very least, maybe say a little bit extra players for in case they need to sub for, you know, crews, right? That's a lot of people talking and having to decide, hey, is it right to send this person in? Should we not? That kind of thing. So, like, that's why things like that can take so long. But we're really, really happy for us for sticking around. Hey, Firesoul, nice to see you in chat too. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to see some cool characters, man. I know there's a lot of the meta is a little bit different on Wi-Fi. You see it a lot in crew battles, but we could see a lot of character diversity from these two crews. That's the one thing that'll make me happy, for sure.
Yeah. So right now, they still haven't actually confirmed who they're gonna be throwing in next.
Yeah.
Guys, to the crews, I beg you guys, please.
The commentators.
Have your counter picks and the players that you want to be sending in next on deck. So that would be very much so appreciated. You know, we're just trying our best out here. Right now, Holy Knight sitting only at 27 Team Gang Clan with their very own Raven King. I mean, Raven King just did an amazing job that set. Still only lost one stock. Feel like he's going to be sticking around for quite a bit longer.
Yeah, they're really stacked. This crew, if I keep looking at Team Gang Clan, you have Miles, J Mafia, Pocket. Yeah, Raven King's on here, as we can see. I'm just looking at the ones that I'm well aware of. Ifrit, and then, Burst, I know, and then Chag. There's so many good players. And there's a bunch more, too, that the ones I didn't say are just the ones that I'm not aware of and I might become a fan of at the end of this whole crew battle, because that's really, really cool. But yeah, Holy Knights obviously is one you don't want to sleep on either. Despite being down just 2 stocks, which is not really anything. That can be fixed up, no problem. They have...
they've got really a hitter coming in. They have Magister.
I love Magister.
I didn't know Magister competed online. I haven't actually heard that name in a minute. Oh my goodness. That's actually exciting. I haven't seen Magister play this game in a minute.
Last time I saw Magister was in person against Big D at, what was it? Don't Park on the Grass. That was a long time ago. Man, that was a long time ago.
So they're gonna be sitting in Magister. Apparently he's not actually in the Discord. So there's a little conversation happening. Apparently, they're thinking that Magister isn't actually on the roster.
Huh, but is Magister on this spreadsheet that I'm looking at?
Huh. Oh, Magister. Okay, no, never mind. Magister should be on this spreadsheet. Yeah. Anyways, so hopefully we'll have that in just a couple of moments, guys. Once again, we just thank you, for bearing with us with all the downtime. That's the reality with crew battles. You know, you have people being sent. You don't even know when you're going to be sent in, right? Because like somebody could get 3-stocked, 2-stocked, 1-stocked, and nobody like always
you need a certain character too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta figure out. You gotta have that conversation with your crew. You gotta figure out who's online and who's ready to go. Yeah, it's quite a lot. So hopefully we'll be able to get past that soon. Geez, I'm just trying to think about things that we could talk about in the meantime. So, besides moving, are there any exciting projects, personal developments, professional ones, that you'd be excited to share with us publicly on stream?
Oh, you just want me to talk about what's exciting? Well, I don't know. I think you want to start things off small, right? I unpacked everything. So now that we've done it, the streams are coming back. I actually have a whole schedule graphic going on. So, you know, nothing's more excited than knowing when your favorite streamer is going to go live rather than just doing it on the seat of their pants. So that's going to be a thing you guys are going to be seeing. And, you know, I found myself some talented editors who might make some crazy cool YouTube content. So we'll roll that out now that we've done this move, and it'll be coming. But that's something as a personal thing that I like to say is really, really exciting. Other than that, though, I still get the chance to commentate for both the SCS and, of course, Rise Champions League and get to cast with awesome people like you. So other than that, I don't know. It's this editors. Yeah, no, honestly, Jeff, we would have a conversation if you want right after this. But yeah, that's what's happening. So that's me. But I want to hear about you as well. You've been posing so many questions about me. I think it's time I post some questions for you. Let me know what's up with you.
You know, nothing too crazy, just the same usual, just streaming and commentating every event that I can. Doing the pandemic anniversary series, so I just finished Subspace today. Going to be doing the Autism Awareness one next week, and then the event after that on Saturday. Going to be starting up something on Thursday. So, guys, if you would like to find out more about like what's going on with our lives, you should be following our social media. You can follow Pride at PrideBrendan on Twitter.com.
Yep.
And you can follow me at DareMGalia on Twitter as well. We live for the follows. It's our only source of serotonin, so you should do it. Otherwise, if we don't get our fix, we'll lose our minds. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a little check at the crew battle chat and see what's going on.
Yeah, I should be doing that too.
Ooh, Raven King is going to end up banning FD, Kalos, and Town. And those are all picks I can really understand for Ike. I feel like Ike, when you think about Ike, I think platform extensions. This is the guy, you know, you set up uppers, you set up forward chains, you like extending things on platforms and resetting. Ike is the one to do it. So getting rid of flat stages just means you'll be able to do more of that. And honestly, going to a flat stage against a super heavy sometimes is not a particularly pleasant feeling. No,
not really. I think Ike doesn't really want to always approach horizontally anyways. They kind of want to have you locked on a platform, sitting in shield as they kind of like harass you with Nair until you mess up. And then, of course, when you mess up, that punish game is devastating. Like you said, it's just a bunch of up airs and juggles and resets. And it just works really well. And we actually saw that's how Pokemon Stadium 2 worked really well for Raven King. So we'll see. Hey, Skiff, what's up? All right.
That being said, here we are ready just to jump in immediately. That's not magic. Isn't that Sonic's?
I don't know. Again,
Sonic's played today. They changed players last second. Yeah, I recognize that was Sonic's because Sonic's was playing with the Super Strike tag today, at Subspace. But anyways, 3 stocks to 2 right now. If there's anybody that can hold the stock lead, it is definitely Sonic's. This is definitely the player to be doing it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, say what you will about Sonic on Wi-Fi, I think Sonic's just plays Sonic really, really well. Like, nonetheless, it's actually really, really fun to watch. Getting the extensions and seeing someone play Sonic so optimally and still looking cool while doing it. But the thing is, I don't think Ike's completely helpless in this matchup, right? These disjoints are really huge, and if you preemptively swing and right before Sonic comes at you, it's pretty good. But even though I'm saying that, it's not really coming out in practice here, as Raven King's already at 96 off stage.
Ooh, Super Striker setting up the follow-up with neutral into back to his classic Sonic bread and butter stuff right now. I feel like Raven King has just not been able to find any footing for himself. Goes so deep, commits to the forward, could have had so much reward from it if he found it, but still finds his way back onto the stage without, you know, getting edge-guarded too badly right now. Just using the most of his disjoints right now, just keeping Sonic's away. Exactly what you want to be doing off stage against him.
For sure. Nice. I love the Tomahawk down tilt. So good. And F tilt on the landing. That's really good. And again, I think I want to say this. Sonic stocks are precious because Sonic wants to hold on to them for as long as possible, you know? So if you can eliminate them, it makes it really, really good. I think his are more valuable than some other characters even. There's an up smash, though, to take away one of Raven King's precious stocks. It's 2 stocks to 1 right now. Raven King needs to, I think, take at least 1 more stock, and then you'll be pretty satisfied with yourself.
Well, I gotta say, Raven King is just struggling to get anything started right now. Sonics is just doing a good job of just like constantly being up in his face, really not actually letting him do too many Ike things. And Sonics' edge guarding, his tracking is always so good. Still being able.
Okay, yeah, the tracking's so good. Can you continue that thought, please? I want to hear it right after seeing that hitbox. That was really funky.
Yes. Okay, so not actually letting him do too many Ike things. And Sonics' edge guarding and his tracking is always so good.
See how that happens.
Still being able.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
Not letting him get. Sometimes he foot sticks up behind you and do too many Ike things inside of the other opponent. It happens. That's ultimate.
It makes sense. It just looks funny for sure.
It looks funny. It makes sense when you know what's happening, but it's a little funky. And that's not even like the part that makes Sonic's F smash like messed up, you know? You ever see Sonic's F smash just like connect from so far away from him, so it's not even that destroyed properly. It's just ultimate going, baby. So really good stuff to Sonic's being able to close that out, only losing 1 stock, which means slowly gonna be building up this, just slowly decreasing the point differential between Holy Knights and Team Gangplank.
Yeah. 27 to 26, so that's really nothing. Like, you should only be scared when I think you have like a little bit scared with a 3 stock deficit and a little bit more scared with 4 to 5. I think that's what it is, because of course for most people, and it's very obvious, a 3 stock deficit is just you're down a whole player, right? Because everyone has 3 stocks, so that's when you should start being a little bit nervous. But if it's 1 stock, then who cares? It's all going to be about who they throw in next. And against Sonic, again, this is a thing that you have to understand when you enter crew battles and stuff. You got to find the person that's okay with saying, yeah, I don't mind fighting Sonic. That's hard. I don't know who would volunteer to fight Sonic. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't catch me doing it. That's why I'm sitting here talking about the game with you.
So we're going to talk about it instead. Listen, there's like a certain... You ever been to a sauna? That's what it's like fighting Sonic. Sometimes, you know, you gotta...
Well, saunas are nice, though.
It's a test of... sit in a sauna for like 30 minutes. It's like a test of endurance. You're gonna sweat. It's a mental exercise. But once you open up that door and feel the cool air again, you suddenly feel relief. And that's probably one of the most abstract analogies that I've drawn in quite some time.
But I can see it.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can visualize the imagery and the feeling of it. So, we're gonna be waiting on the next player coming up. We don't have confirmation on that quite yet. They're still going to be discussing it in the chat below. Oh geez, we are in it for a long one tonight, my friend. And that's okay, because that's what we do. We talk about the video games voluntarily. So
we do this because we love it, and I would have done it anyways. Hearing that it was a 10v10 really didn't change anything for me. Yeah. It's just it's exciting because I'm always excited when the gameplay is happening. It's just these moments, you know, you just gotta let it happen here. But anyways, while we're here, this is a great opportunity to talk about a couple things. MSM Online happens every Monday, and it's free to enter, and it starts at 5 p.m. PST. Darren was saying it before. There's so much crazy good talent there, and if you do want to like kind of compete on like Smash Wi-Fi and stuff like that, get some matchup knowledge going on right there, and just get that competitive experience, look no further. It's NA only too, so be free to check that out.
Additionally, guys, this tournament is also being brought to you by ANG Esports. ANG, I mean, really some of the best to be doing it right now, straight out of Smashville every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. They have Smash, Rivals, Brawlhalla, Rocket League, DBZ, and Pokemon Showdown. So go ahead and check them out. You can find them on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So feel free to check them out, guys. Yeah, this is MetaView, by the way. It's this new app that's available on iOS and Android. It's got all the best Smash clips and all-in-one in this whole playlist here. And there's going to be a lot of stuff. It's for, I think there's dedicated streamers that have some clips on there. And, of course, the Rise Tournaments, Champions League, all the awesome stuff that you'll be seeing throughout these days. These current crew battles in the playoffs, they'll be there available for you to check out. So look at your App Store, your Google Play Store, whatever it is, where you can go get those apps. And go ahead and download this. You won't regret it, that's for sure.
And yeah, with that being said, guys, we're still trying to figure out, like, what's happening. It seems like Yossi, is gonna be the next one to do it. So Yossi, is of course, I believe the Ice Climbers and Sephiroth.
Ice Climbers and Sephiroth. Whoa, that's like the two biggest parallels. They're very far away from one another, right? You know, going from Sephiroth to Ices. Ices are considered widely to be not that good. I'm from BC, so I have Big D in my region. So I've seen and fought against a good Ices, but for a lot of other people, it's hard to harness that. You know,
once Ices gets in, they kill you. But it's all about landing that like really big combo starter, which can definitely be a little bit difficult at times. They really struggle with mobility. So honestly, I will not necessarily be expecting Ice Climbers to be the first one to come out against somebody like Sonic's. I don't know how you get from A to B to actually touch him.
Yeah, even Sephiroth though will be really tough too. Their startup is not that great. It's a lot of reactionary play.
Definitely has like the ability to like shove you in the corner a little bit. It has nice big buttons, controlling a lot of space. Yeah. So just waiting for the bands to be coming out right now. I want to ask our producer if they'd be okay with cutting it to a break before we actually jump into the next set, if that's okay.
The one after this one, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. I think that if you need one, I'll take one too. Yeah. So yeah, it's a big group on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Alrighty, with that being said, we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes as we cut to a break. Don't go anywhere quite yet.
Sounds good. See you in a bit.
Yeah. Hello guys, and welcome back. So we got a little update. It is not going to be Yossi going into this next one, but rather it's going to be J Mafia up against Sonics. And J Mafia, an excellent competitor on Wi-Fi. I mean, just like countless wins. Really definitely one of the biggest menaces around.
Yeah, J Mafia, homie of mine too, but yeah, no, they're super, super good. Regardless of whether they're playing, Yoshi or me Brawler, they know exactly what to do in neutral. They're very, very scary to fight. Mm-hmm. They have this air of confidence behind them when they play, and I think that's one of the scariest things you can find in opponents, if they're, they got that confident play behind them. So it's really, really cool to see. So despite Yossi not coming in, I think J Mafia will definitely delight you guys who are here in chat, because they're a force to be reckoned with. And if anyone's going to try to stop Sonics, it's probably
entertaining to watch too. Actually, I'm a huge fan of just like watching J Mafia play sometimes. So we are going to be jumping into it immediately. J Mafia up against Sonic. So Sonic's going to have to, of course, SD just one of those stocks, I believe. Yeah. Only 3 stocks. The 2 actually going to be going through the Yoshi right now. This is interesting. I feel like Yoshi is a character that really like dominates the air. He's just able to spend so much time out there, has some of the best air movement in the game. And similarly, like Sonic, you know, in a lot of ways they just occupy such different space compared to each other. How do they like interact and follow up?
Yeah, it's really, really weird, right? One of them's got phenomenal airspeed, the other just has great ground speed and stuff like that. And they're it all depends on like how passive or aggressive they're going to play respectively. Right now already, it looks like Sonic's has a little bit of a strong lead right here. Because that's the one thing you need against Sonic. You need to be really consistent. If you let Sonic get even a little bit going, they're just going to nickel and dime you till you're about, like, you know, death percent, right? 94 to 36, as you can see right here.
Yeah, it also seems like neither of them are going to have like particularly consistent follow-ups on one another. So it's just really going to be about like winning and optimizing a lot of those neutral interactions. But right now, Sonic's able to get off the ledge, double dipping back in with the neutral on shield, and is able to catch J Mafia's next option. J Mafia has just not been able to touch. I was gonna say J Mafia hasn't been able to touch Sonic's, but then immediately cleans up and steals that stock lead away.
Oh, that was really nice spin dash, though, into the Nair. That was perfect here. We're going to see it again. And the Nair almost going to pop it off the top. You know, Yoshi's story, if I believe, has a pretty small ceiling. Still, though, not going to be enough. 160 here. What's Sonic's going to do?
It's a little bit too much knockback for him. They're not able to follow it up quite yet. But F-Tilt, is that F-Tilt or down?
That was F-Tilt, yeah, absolutely.
That was F-Tilt, yeah. F-Tilt is going to be able to clean it up finally for Sonic's, but... You know, J Mafia with a 2-1 stock lead can play super defensively, can just really force Sonics to be the aggressor right now.
Yeah, J Mafia to play passive. These egg throws kind of off stage is not a bad idea. And having these platforms that Yoshi Story has kind of allows you to take refuge and stay away from spin dash and whatnot here. Oh no, that down B was kind of not gonna. You only took a little bit of percent for it, but still it's a little bit unsafe.
J Mafia, I really like the way that they're playing patiently at the ledge right now, just taking their time to get back onto the center. They're not able to catch a landing from Sonic's quite yet, but that was such a nasty angle to be sent at from a multi-hit down in goodness.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a nice pickup. That up air right on the side was perfect here. Good shield, though, so he didn't get caught by the back air. That would have been devastating here. And J Mafia just needs to take a stock without losing one of their own, but I don't think Sonic's is going to let that happen, considering how consistent they are right now. Look at the Nair off the top and the back air off the spring. That's going to clean that up. It's going to be so good. I hope J Mafia doesn't end up being doesn't mauled here, because like that was really, really rough. He needs to take just one stock.
Oh, and Sonic's is now really piling on this damage. I like the way that they chose to reset in that situation instead of trying to continue to put on damage in places where they couldn't, right? So just dropping through the platform, and just like that, the percents and, you know, the stock count is completely even. Sonic's almost getting that follow-up, but not able to account for all that drift upwards.
Yeah, oh, that forward air almost got it, but of course he's going to be able to grab ledge like that. And there it is. Nice up air catch. But Sonic's is just going to play it safe.
Yeah, just resetting, running to the other side of the stage. But down smash, not going to do it quite yet. Such an early point. Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh, boy. Retreating back airs here. Just got to play it safe right here. This is really, really tough. None of these players can afford to mess up in neutral at this moment. Wow.
Not the right hit of the up smash. Yeah, it's going to be the soft back hit of it. But down B catches the spin dash finally. J Mafia closing that game out before it started to run away from him.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, honestly, against Sonic, you know, it's not a good look
moment.
For wow,
soft
hit up against Sonic. I'm still very, very impressed. And to hold on to this, hold on to your one Yoshi stock moving forward is still really, really good here. So yeah, 24 to math. Well, I think it's 24 to 25, but regardless, things are still looking really, really close. Again, the counter pick is going to come through. You have one Yoshi stock. Throw in a decent sortie, and that might cause J Mafia to have a little bit of a problem, and then they're going to be hard to counterpick afterwards. That's my pick. That's what I would do if I were in this crew battle. Or I was a crew battle captain, but yeah, no, still really, really impressive play from both.
And guys, with that being said, while we do wait for the next player to be replacing Sonic's, right now Team Gangplank 25 to Holy Knights 24. J Mafia only at one stock. We're going to be waiting to see who is the next player coming out of. Is it Team Gangplank that's sending in somebody else now?
No, I think it's Holy Knights now.
Holy Knights. Okay. But yeah, with that being said, we'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere quite yet. We'll see y'all in a bit. Who is it? Hello. Welcome back, guys, to Guys Champions League. My apologies once again for the wait. All we do try to sort out all the stuff going on between the players and who they're going to be sending back in. So apparently it should be Bernie. I don't know if that's actually Bernie, but let's just keep on going with the punches.
Yeah, that's the penalization stock loss there, in case people are wondering. I think that's why they jumped off, even though it's a new player.
Yeah, something like that. Wouldn't be able to really fully explain. I think it just happened like, you know, somebody is like taking a little bit too long, so they had to be penalized. So.
Wow, what interesting use of downer. I've seen like Clouds go for like aggressive downers like that, but never just a Link just like kind of approach with Darren neutral. I think it's really funny.
Right now, Bernie is just really struggling to be able to get their feet onto the ground.
Oh my goodness,
setting it up and catching the jump. That was amazing stuff.
Yeah, I think now that it's not Sonic, it's like, okay, well, I can now just... When you fight Sonic, you got to play to Sonic's game, right? You got to have counterplay to Sonic. But when it's like Link, it's like, oh, well, I can just play my game now. I can just do stuff like this. I can just do stuff like that, and that's it.
J-Mafia just speedran that game. That was it. He said, all right, I'm done. GG's.
It's the new PB. That was kind of gross. We kind of disappeared for a little bit because, you know, crews obviously need to make their decisions and whatnot. And then we got back in there. I think the match was probably 1/8 the time it took for them to figure out who to send in. And that's just how things go, right? Crews are very frantic and crazy. And I think J-Mafia, like I was saying earlier, also kind of goated, kind of crazy. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that game was gone in the blink of an eye. They were operating the stock back, and then J-Mafia was like, no takebacks.
Yeah, it was really, really crazy. They did get the bonus because, of course, there was a penalization on time. But even then, without it, I don't think it would have changed anything. I think J-Mafia would have just done a really, really good job. So let's see if they're going to send in now. I think you're the one, Darren Guard, that's going to be kind of looking at.
Yeah, I just got my eyes peeled onto the chat. I'm seeing who they're going to be throwing in next. Looks like we don't have confirmation on that quite yet. So, I'd feel bad doing it to a Brick each time, but kind of feel like that might kind of have to be the case at this point if we don't get word on that in just a minute. So, Grayola let them know that they have exactly until 8:12.
Yo, Grayola putting the hammer down.
Yeah. Putting the hammer down, saying you have until 8:12 to be able to do it. It's currently 8:05 p.m. So they have exactly 7 minutes, and if they don't figure it out, I believe that's another stock skis, down skis. So with that being said, I guess we'll just, what do you want to do, Claire? Do you want to throw it to another break, or do you want to keep it going?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm up to you guys. Let's wait this out just a little bit to see, sort of what they'll say, because
yeah,
I'm hoping they can just throw someone in right away, right? I mean, it's Yoshi. Like, I know it's J-Mafia's Yoshi, which is, you know, totally nutty, but we'll see.
Yeah. They are still not figuring out who they're going to be setting in. So until we actually get confirmation on that, we're going to cut into another break again.
I think that's probably best, yeah.
Guys, crews, please look at me right in the eyes. Please, look at me. Just figure it out, okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all in a little bit with some more Smash action, so hang tight. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Bear with us, my friends.
Yep. Everyone, thanks for being so patient with us once again. This break was obviously much shorter than the last one, but we have confirmation of who's going in against J Mafia. J Mafia's banned Town and City, Battlefield, and Smashville, and Melly's going up to the plate. So kudos to KFP, Vivid, for actually figuring out, getting the prediction on that one. That was very, very good.
They did it. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be seeing Melly going up against J Mafia. J Mafia. Maybe a little bit of a lag test for a second. I know for the fact that J Mafia has a couple of stocks that they need to SD. So wait, actually, I don't think that's Melly. I think that's the crew leader, Melly. But that might be Unleashed.
Not too sure. If I'm ever unsure of who it is, I just leave it as whatever production does it, or I just say the character. I don't think
they were supposed to SD. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was just a simple button check. I know that Rise Crew Battle League, Champions League, right? They have
it's
Sable.
Unleashed. It's not Melly. It's Unleashed.
It's Unleashed. Okay, I know that they have Sable available to them, and I know they use it if necessary. But yeah, the button check is still really, really important. I heard, by the way, I haven't hopped on because of my move. I haven't hopped on Smash Wi-Fi in a while. I've been playing Yuzu, but I haven't hopped on Wi-Fi. I heard they fixed Wii Fit Side B, and it ended up kind of messing up the online. I don't know if that was actually hyperbole or if that's actually what happened. I don't know. But that's another conversation to have after this one. As J Mafia is going to go down to the one stock here. It's Banjo. Are you a Banjo hater or a Banjo I'm complacent and I don't care?
Banjo commentating, commentators don't have feelings. We simply talk about the video games in front of us.
That's true. I feel like I'm the same way. I've decided even commentating is okay. Playing is a different story. But yeah, I'm actually the reason I asked that is because I'm actually someone who doesn't mind Banjo. I know Arbiter is like, could you like Banjo? But I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of fun. And I think it's kind of doing really well here. It's kind of the right pick going forward. J Mafia, though, doing a really good job here. If we saw the second forwarder, that would have been really devastating.
Ooh, tries to get a drag down back kick follow-up. Not able to find it. Right now, J Mafia just controlling the stage so well. Unleashed hasn't been able to play much of a zoning game right now. Eggs and Neutral B just haven't been coming, into play too much quite yet. So J Mafia, though, up there out of a down throw maybe. That's
all it's gonna take. And like you said, because the natural eggs, the grenade eggs, they're not really doing anything to control space because of Yoshi's airspeed. They're just getting juggled because their buttons simply can't compete. And Wonder Wing's being used more as an escape option rather than a bursty kill option, right?
Ooh, that's gonna be the jab lock at the ledge. What is J Mafia doing? J Mafia hasn't lost like a single amount of percent since the first stock. They're just 3-0ing and 2-0ing everybody in their path. This dude's going off.
I'm telling you, J Mafia is crazy. That forwarder obviously is not like Yoshi's. It doesn't spike, it sends sideways. But even then, look at this. J Mafia was able to get back to stage. These forward throws are being a little bit annoying here. We're starting to see the Banjo come into effect right now. Nice, again, good grab.
That's going to be the F2 for a bit of stage control. Forces out the double jump, and no punish on it quite yet. Prioritize is grabbing the egg.
Oh my god, no, we might have a Wonder Wing left. There it is. There's a bunch of them, actually. There's 4 of them, so we're going to see a bunch of them here. Do you just Wonder Wing? Never mind. I was going to say just Wonder Wing on the wake up, but not going to happen. Oh my goodness, okay. If you got the up smash tech read, that would have been crazy. But oh no, egg roll in the wrong spot at the wrong time. It's going to get beaten out by up smash, and Unleashed is going to end J Mafia's reign of terror. With that up smash on the egg-lay. Still, though, I think the turning point there was when I think Unleashed got comfortable. We saw a lot of those forward throws on the right side of the stage there, keeping J Mafia off stage, sort of cutting his momentum short. And I think that was enough to just let him win right there.
J Mafia's run has been kind of amazing. Just stuck onto the last stock for so long. Didn't lose a single one last time around. That he took 2 this time. The biggest thing is egg roll more often than not is not intentional, right? It's not really what Yoshi is ever looking for. Looking at Chad, J Mafia apparently wanted to input down B, but then ended up getting a go. So sometimes it just be like that, and you get punished for it because that move is, I feel like it's extremely situational, and obviously on shield like that, not going to give you too much. So really good stuff to Unleashed, be able just to cut J Mafia's momentum short, because if you let him go on any longer, he would just be even more terrifying.
Man, I had no idea, but Side B has 32 frames of startup. And then the down B is 7, so that's kind of why. But
that's
man,
and
no wonder.
And Unleashed was shielding. The down B was meant to either punish that, or if it didn't shield, it could just go past the platform and put you in a safe spot. So
Banjo has like nothing that he can do where he just kind of, what is he gonna do? Fall through platform nair? That's the only thing. Because if you do down air, it's a stall and fall, so it's slow. So no, that would have been great. But those are would-haves. Those are a theory craft of how the matchup could have been. But regardless, I still think J Mafia should be really proud of what they've done for their crew of Team Gangclan. They've basically solidified a huge lead. I was saying, started getting nervous when there's a 3-stock deficit, but when you're at 4 or 5, now I'd be very concerned, because that's like, you have to get someone who will perform similarly to J Mafia. And it's, do you have someone in your crew that can pull that off? Maybe not. I have no idea. Yeah, there it is again. See, this is KFP so knowledgeable about Smash, been playing it for so long, knowing that it should have been down B. That's the thing. But yeah, anyways, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and now I know exactly which chat thing this is in.
Yep.
We're gonna see
Salty. I think Salty is gonna be the one coming in.
Yeah.
Waiting on to see what the bans are gonna be from Unleashed. So Salty is gonna be replacing J Mafia. And I believe Salty plays Palutena, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what their Twitter says. So hopefully they stick to that. That'd be really helpful. Assuming it is going to be Palutena coming up against Banjo. Obviously, Palutena does an excellent job against characters like Banjo, just able to get in really easily, able to pressure shields a lot, catch Banjo on a lot of whiffs. So just gotta find a way to keep it away.
Getting rid of the triplats, I think, is really good, of course, because, Banjo's whole game plan is, be reverse grenade egg and then egg to sort of enforce jumps, and then forces you to poorly approach. They can get grabs, they can hit you with forward airs and stuff like that. Honestly, Banjo's pretty simple. But with triplats, it's very easy to navigate your way around and then get into Banjo's space where his buttons won't compete. So getting rid of those is good. Getting rid of Kalos, I guess, is interesting, just because
those are the bans from Banjo, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's good. It's good. These are good bans. Kalos is just really big. So you probably just want to get rid of that because, of course, you want to kill earlier with your stuff. And so we are going to see
end up going to Pokemon Stadium 2. Yes, Pokemon Stadium 2, excellent stage repel. She's just able to move around the stage so well, especially a teleport cancel. She has a lot of ground space. She has the ability to get plat extensions as well. Unleashed gonna be, of course, SDing 2 of their stocks before we jump into it. Right now, Team Gangclan sitting at a confident 24-19. That's an amazing lead. They can make this lead even bigger, but just not dropping a single stock right now. So, gotta say, Gangclan has all the momentum that they need right now.
Yeah, ooh, that was so nice, and I love it. Tried to get that fade back nair there, but, Banjo wasn't staying within the nair, so there wasn't much that could be done there. Tried to go for the back air into dash attack, not going to do it. And here's what you were saying that was, they tried to get started earlier, but they couldn't against J Mafia, but now it is. There's a lot of projectile pressure there.
Salty tries to extend onto the plat with another nair, is not able to find it. I really like this high recovery option, just completely pass out of Salty's effective range. Not able to shark anything with up air quite yet.
No. There's the down throw buried. Nice up air. Fast mash. That's one thing you got to actually recognize with the mash. Oh, that's so smart. I'm stealing that. It looks like you're going to grab the egg and then you run right through it. Or even there, you can run right through the egg, then re-pick it up and then do it. Nice gentleman there. No, they didn't want the
explosive flame was so safe on shield, but poor Palutena and that grab range. How does it feel having a Smash Ultimate neutral stand and grab Palu? Not good, apparently, because, wow, Salty really tried to go through that twice.
Yeah, don't take your top tier's crazy shenanigans for granted. Might get taken away by Nintendo
those
support.
Follow-ups. Unleashed is cooking right now. Yeah, able to throw out his most active hitbox right now. Just able to catch Palutena. The 2-frame innovation right now, and a really good aggressive recovery mix-up from Unleashed. Salty was just not ready for it.
Yeah, that's really hard to react to on Wi-Fi, especially those Wonder Wings right there, especially at close range. And oh, nice explosive flame, good catch. Very, very clean here. How are we gonna punish this? Oh, roll behind, but nothing gonna happen there. There's the F tilt.
They're both kind of fishing a little bit for their respective moves in that situation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Unleashed was really looking for forward, Salty looking for a standing grab. Not able to find either of those, but at this point, Salty is just comfortable keeping himself in a corner because exactly that, right? So if you have a back throw, you can easily make reverse. Maybe not easily, but you can make a reversal in the corner like that. So really good stuff to Salty, only losing a single stock to Unleashed. Going to be keeping the point count to 23-18.
Yeah, this is really good. And like, okay, Palutena, I think it validates a lot of characters that are, below here in the tier list. She's super good, but she's also like, I think a character a lot of people might find irritating, but a lot of people are comfortable with her. So the counter pick can be kind of, the counter pick can be pretty simple. So hopefully we get to see who they send in next pretty quickly, all things considered. If you take a look here at the chat, but both these players played really, really well. I think a lot of things Salty got hit by, for like a lot of those stray, like kind of Wonder Wings or the projectile push stuff. But then Unleashed also went off with these really crazy good follow-ups and just lots of knowledge on Banjo as a character. I shouldn't sleep on the character. I mean, a lot of people consider Banjo mid-tier, myself included, like a high mid-tier at least, but they're still really good and kind of meta-relevant. So you got to keep sharp on that matchup.
Yeah, once you really get things going with Banjo, you can put in a lot of damage in places you don't expect, especially follow-ups out of Grenade, and knowing how to move around that with Grab as well. So Unleash was definitely starting to show off a little bit of that in that game. But guys, with that being said, as we do wait for the next play, we're going to once again cut it to a quick little break. So don't go anywhere quite yet. We'll be back in just a moment.
See you shortly. Let's go. Sounds good. Ooh, just catch it right there. Good timing there. I love it. Give production a lot of kudos here in the chat, folks, for getting us right into the match in the heat of the moment. So that was really good. And we see Lucas. There it is.
Yeah, Palutena Lucas, as PSI kids in this matchup, it's really important just to be kind of playing second beat a little bit. You can do a really good job actually like calling out jumps and catching landings, but usually if you do press the first button, you'll be the one kind of getting snuffed out for it. So right now both of them are just kind of getting a feel of each other, trying to see how the other is just going to move around the stage.
Yeah, Lucas actually, while considered by many to be like okay, he actually has like some standout super solid buttons, I think, with forward air and F tilt.
He's got boxing tools. Hey, he's got fast and safe aerials, but the real key is like how do you get close enough on the opponent to really start pressuring their shield. And right now, Coda, Salty, instead of playing too much out of shield, they're just really swarming and overwhelming Coda with a lot of back airs, a lot of tilts. Tries to go for the down air in that position, like the attempt, was not able to get it, slightly mistimed it.
Yeah, interesting. There's the back air that's going to take it. Very, very good stuff here. Yeah, Palutena versus Lucas, though. Just look at this. That was so clean, by the way. No follow-ups there from the platform tech, though, but still Nair, up air, oof.
Ooh, almost getting the second one, but Coda really making the most out of Lucas's air speed, drifting all the way past it. Salty was not able to track it properly. You have to be careful about mashing out of disadvantage against Palutena, otherwise you'll get you'll get your next option just called out by Explosive Flame. So right now, Salty, I like those shoulder taps in the corner, just waited once again for Coda's next option. Coda kind of being the first one to commit in some of these situations and getting whiff punished a lot.
No, for sure. And that's what Palutena is really good at. That's good ground speed, good air speed. And you have really fast bursty options like dash attack. Sure, it got nerfed, but still really good answer things. Nice shield there on the back air. Forward throw for the stage control here. And just waiting it out. Oh, okay. Not going to be able to get any sort of follow through. But the Explosive Flame is going to take it as Salty continues to make sure that Team Gangplan's lead gets even bigger. Right now, it's a 6-stock lead. Like, wait, I lied. It's a 7-stock lead.
Ooh, tries to get the 2-frame with down smash. I'm actually really surprised that the last one didn't hit. The recovery to the mix-up from Salty is so important right now. Putting Lucas in a nail train right now waits out the neutral air dodge, but Lucas does have a fair amount of airspeed that you have to take into account. The next good hit from Coda should do it, and Fair is going to be the one to do it.
Yeah, very, very good here. Super, super clean.
Ooh, F-tilt. That's Lucas off stage with... I thought he actually got his double jump called out, so... Interesting to see that not actually be the case.
Nice. Good neutral air there from Coda, but Coda's got to make something work here. Everything's just getting stuffed out, like you were saying in the beginning, right? If you don't push your buttons right, you're definitely going to get stuffed out by Palutena. There's another forward air here.
Yeah, but Coda's recovery mix-ups are so good, and that's exactly what you have to be doing against Palutena, by making your recovery as ambiguous as possible, make it really easy for yourself to get back on. That magnet, by the way, it's like 0 on shield, also up smash from the down throw, catching the misattack. Good stuff to Salty.
Yeah, you were saying about Magnet, it is 0 on shield. It's really, really good.
As ambiguous as possible.
We're seeing those tools,
really
but that was so nice because down
throw,
you think maybe back air, but there was no tech that happened there. So just go for that up smash. Why not? And that's exactly what we saw. So again, very, very clean stuff here from Salty as Salty's reign continues to keep going here. Just, who could take down this Palutena? You know, without it could be Lucas, but we're just gonna have to see who else they're gonna go in with next.
Yeah, that's Salty already making his way through 2 opponents with no sign of stopping quite yet. So Coda gonna be out of it. Salty gonna be sitting on the last stock, so not a whole lot longer. So it's up to them how much extra credit can they actually put onto the board. Waiting on confirmation for the next play. We don't actually have that quite yet, but I guess in the meantime we can talk about all of the amazing people that helped to make this tournament happen. So Pride, tell us a little bit about MSM Online.
Oh yeah, just like, the slide says all, guys. MSM Online happens every Monday. It's free to enter. It's NA only. I'm going to keep talking about MSM. And the thing is, what's crazy about it is it starts at 5 p.m. PST. So make sure that if you want to compete there in MSM, you come there on Monday at 5 p.m. PST, and a lot of people enter MSM. So if you really want to get some good practice in, kind of put your toes in the water of playing competitively on Wi-Fi, this is the place to be. It's supported by 2GG. So there you go.
Additionally, guys, this tournament is also brought to you by ANG Esports. ANG is responsible for Straight Outta Smashville every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. An amazing event. Go ahead and check it out. They do Ultimate, they do Rivals, Brawlhalla, Rocket League, DBZ, and Pokemon Showdown. So a lot of really good people going into it. So please, you can find them on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord, all under ANG Esports.
Yeah, this is MetaView right here, guys. Of course, if you go ahead and check it out on the iOS and Android App Store, it's an amazing app where you get to see some of the best Smash clips all in one playlist from a bunch of their featured players, as well as obviously the Rise Champions League. So all the cool stuff, maybe even that down throw, no tech up smash, or even some crazier clips that we've been seeing from today and previous crew battles of the past. This is where everything gets compiled. So look no further than MetaView. It's available now for iOS and Android in their respective app stores. So check it out.
Yeah, and just a couple of quick little shout outs to people that might not necessarily have a slide, but to also those that helped to make this happen. Guys, first and foremost, Smash Oasis. Smash Oasis is an organization dedicated to creating tournaments in the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. You can find them at Smash_Oasis on Twitter. Additionally, this tournament is also helped in part by YouTuber Expandongaman. Expandongaman, instead of advertising himself, comes to us with a nice health and wellness message. So in his words, do your best to get active. Quarantine can be a huge drain on everyone's health, but it does wonders for both your mental and physical health. If you do your best to go out for a jog or maybe even lifting some weights, you will have the time. Please don't make excuses and start small, whether it be a walk or a couple of push-ups a day. So go, take care of yourself, get those gains, and yeah, take care of yourselves, guys.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I think this is one thing I can mention as well, guys. Feel free, if you obviously open up YouTube yourself and you're looking for some Smash content or even just video game content in general, right? There's also Pushblock. Formerly known as Pushblock Gaming. I've actually been subscribed to them for a long time. Please check out Pushblock. They do a lot of in-depth reviews of certain Smash characters, as well as I think their latest video, which was done 4 days ago, they actually made King Dedede's hammer. So check out that video. It's pretty sick. So yeah, those are the things that you guys want to know and the people that have helped out make this happen. So I don't know exactly what's going on once again. I know it's kind of a repetitious sort of thing we're going to have to do here, but I personally, once again, wouldn't mind taking a break as these crews sort of figure things out. We are coming to, I'd say, the midpoint of the crew battle. Let me check the score here when I open this back. Yeah, 15 to 22. So we're kind of at that midpoint right now. There's 5 people left on Holy Knights. But yeah, we're just going to wait and see what's going to happen here. So let's feel free to catch us in a little bit. All right into the action here between this. This is like Melly playing Richter here. I'm personally a Richter fan myself. I really like watching it, but man, Palutena can do some numbers on this character. So we'll just have to see how they all play out. I love it. Cross behind, so it swings back. It's a really cheeky move to do, but at the very least, Salty was able to get around it.
Ooh, that whiffed. Oh no, that whiff up B. Not going to be seeing a punish quite yet. Salty finally finding that neutral A. That's big damage on Belmont. Gets a tech chase with Nail still. But that tech allowed them to be able to find the opening without losing too much position or taking too much percent.
Yeah, you see that dash attack that Richard did right there? It's very scary because you don't actually want to get caught at the ledge because, of course, the recovery is really bad. So pressuring someone at the ledge, you just kind of want to play it safe. Your Holy Water there to force the jump, but the downer there from Salty, so clean. There's the back throw. Tried to get an auto reticle to just kind of get a snipe. I think auto reticle would straight up kill.
That'd be an excellent way just to deny a tethered recovery getting back onto the stage. I like that idea quite a bit.
Yeah, it's very, very clever. There's nice Holy Water disadvantage. So something you probably would not expect here. Here comes another back throw.
This could be so scary. Yeah, tries to go for auto reticle again. And Salty is eating a good amount of percent for it. They gotta either tighten up that timing or start to go for some different options if it's not doing what it needs to.
Yeah, just go for some nair here, because actually right here, this is the scary situation here. Dude, melee spacing is so nice with these F-tilts and these words and stuff like that. But of course, Salty just, again, applying all that crazy pressure. Here's another back throw. Just go down in there. There, that's what I was talking about. But even then, like, nair was a good idea, but it just didn't play out.
You know, using the cross like that was such an excellent idea. Just so it gave Melee the coverage that they needed to be able to get back on. They're still making it back onto stage so often. Salty is not finding these edge guards or ledge traps, but catches Melee, pressing a couple of too many buttons in the corner like that, and retreating to the other side of the stage. Oh, Palatine attack. Yeah, just big damage.
No, for sure here. There's the cross. Very, very nice. 97 here. Good. Like dash attack, but how are we going to seize the kill here? We need it to get something off Holy Water, and as I say that, it definitely happens here. This is really scary. Oh, that was not spaced perfectly. If it was a little bit more forward, it actually would have popped Salty off the ledge there.
Salty was trying to read like a neutral air dodge, John didn't find it, but oh geez, F-Throw, is that going to be able to do it? Palutena is so light, but apparently not light enough for that to come into effect quite yet, but the next one definitely will.
That was so clean. Yeah, exactly. See what I said about the Holy Water? If it was a little bit forward, it actually pops people off the ledge. And as I say it, Melee took full advantage of that, popping off the ledge and then getting an angled back air. And that's going to be able to take it. That was a clean play there from Melee. So
angling
good stuff.
Like that is so strong. Oh, jeez. F-Throw, is that going to be able to do it? Palutena is so light. You don't have to do the commitment that is F-Smash, even though F-Smash is just going to kill so much earlier. Going for like low angled back air, it's a little bit safer, it's a little bit quicker, you don't have to commit to it as much, and if you whiff it, you can immediately start throwing out a different option. So really do appreciate that from Melee rather than, you know, the pretty traditional F-Smash.
Yeah, that F-Smash, it is a bit slow to start up. I think if they're caught in Holy Water on stage, then of course, why not go for that upward angled F-Smash, right? But otherwise, I still think that play was really, really nice. So, damn.
Yeah, no, it was just good solid ledge trapping. It was Belmont things, you know. Melee was able to execute Belmont game plan super well. So, yeah. With that being said, I believe we're gonna be moving on to the next opponent. Not sure who that's gonna be quite yet, so we'll get confirmation in just a minute. And with that being said, we're gonna cut to a break once again, guys. So stick with us. Don't go anywhere quite yet, and we'll be with you in just a moment.
Hey everybody, we're back. I think it's been pretty clear about who's going in next. I got a kind of confirmation through the crew battle chat that it's going to be Psychod, and Psychod typically plays Ike. I think they probably have some secondaries here or there, but we're going to see Ike once again. And, oh yeah, here it is, Ike versus Richter. This doesn't seem like it's too bad for Richter. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's obviously Richter's like.
Yeah.
It all depends on how you play Richter, to be honest. Because see, how is Ike going to approach you, right? But I think once they get in, of course, they have those big disjoints, and they also juggle Richter.
When you don't have a lot of landing options, like a character like Richter, it can be so difficult against Ike. He just sets up 50-50s in the most inconvenient spots. Right now, Dark Falcon doing an amazing job of just keeping Psychod out, able to get down through into forward, just very top of that hitbox, still being able to connect. Really nicely spaced, but I really like some of these adjustments from Dark Falcon already. Throwing out a couple more neutralizers than they normally would, and playing a little bit out of shield too.
Yeah, no, for sure. That up B is very similar to like Lucina's uppercut. It's really, really good. So it's going to be your main out of shield option, good punish option, and of course you can kind of link into it here. Ike with Holy Water, what will he do? But yeah, and see, this is what I'm saying, right? This projectile play, Ike has to kind of actually deal with it. They don't have the ground speed. They don't really have the air speed. They just kind of have to navigate their way around this obstacle course that, Richter can just output. And if they don't get around it, then just, of course, Richter's just going to do really well here. Oh, no, a nice up air. Hold on. Going for the axe.
Dark Falcon almost able to finish it off with an axe. That was so close, but Psychod was able to cross up in time. Psychod has just been struggling to get in this entire game. They're jumping in from ranges where they're a little bit too far back, and as a result, I feel like Dark Falcon has just been consistently with punishing them each time as a result. So Psychod needs to get a better, like, in this matchup at least, like, understanding of, like, what range can I, like, jump in, or what range do I have to, like, slowly approach and get closer before I jump in.
Nice. Oh, good. Falling the back air here. Oh, okay. You know what? I thought we were going to see a nair out of that Holy Water thing, but good punish there with the up smash. 175. Dark Falcon needs to find something, even some, back throw or forward throw near the ledge. That will definitely take it, even on someone as heavy as Ike, right?
Yeah, right now Psychod getting the edge guard. Actually, Dark Falcon not finishing up the food. Right now 175%, just about anything can take it. Once again, diagonal down back will be able to do it. Dark Falcon has just been taking so many stocks that way. Good up B out of shield just to reset the situation. Setting up a tech chase and tries to continue it, but Psychod getting the shield out in time, catching Dark Falcon being a little bit too slow on the follow-up.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Keep going for these up tilts. It's so obnoxious here. There it is. There's the nair on the platform. Nice. Good forward air. And that was a great get up. Just timing it so perfectly so the axe wouldn't be much of an issue here. Holy Water having
Dark Falcon's like Holy Water placement could have definitely been perhaps it just wasn't specifically in the range to try to catch a neutral get up. It gave Psychod that opening that they needed to get back on. But right now Psychod playing back at center stage. Dark Falcon quickly able to take it back for themselves. Both of them fishing through the respective combo studies. Psychod not able to find the follow-up.
Oh, and yeah, that's not a good trade there. That dash attack definitely going to fare a lot better than that back air. Holding shield here. What's going to be the out of shield option? Roll away. Oh, just very close to trying to be punishing Ether there. Not going to happen. There's the dash attack here from Psychod. That's just more than enough to keep things working. Oh my goodness here. No, I love that. The double back air to just force him not to jump and then finally going for F tilt. Very good conditioning. Very nice stuff.
Getting a little bit closer and actually able to call out all of that startup lag of Holy Water using dash attack. That was really good recognition from Psychod, just saying, hey, you pressing a button you kind of shouldn't be in the quality like that when you're disadvantage. You're trying to get like a big follow-up here. I'm not going to be having any of that quite yet, right? So able just to get in there with a big and menacing button that you have to respect.
Yeah, this is really good. And this score right down below, obviously our Twitter's right down below, hello, but also below that, even further below that, we got Holy Knights with 12 stocks and Team Gangclan with
20.
That's 20.
That's like 2.5.
This is an 8 stock deficit, man. You got to have somebody just like, gotta have somebody come in there and just make miracles happen. I don't know. You gotta, Holy Knight's got to believe in miracles at this point, because I don't know what to say. This is going to be really truly difficult here. Holy Knights, of course, they got to figure out who they're going to want to throw in next against Team GangClan. And it's Ike. Ike is a good character on Wi-Fi. It's very hard to counterpick Ike because Ike kind of wins simply off of some small interactions, right? They don't need a lot. So if you can just do some simple stuff, then like that'll be more than enough. So you got to find someone who's really confident.
Yeah.
In playing against Ike. Very hard character to counterpick. And hi, Jalzo. Nice to see you too. It's great to see you here in chat. Let's give it a bit. I think we can talk a little bit about the people who have definitely helped out this event for this one. I don't think it'll take too long for that while they wait things out. But let's go through some of those slides. All right. We'll start with this one, actually, regardless. This is ANG Esports, guys. Feel free to check them out. They compete in a lot of different, esports right here, as we see below. We got Smash Bros. Ultimate, Rivals of Aether, Brawlhalla, so all the great platform fighters. Of course, Rocket League and Dragon Ball FighterZ are thrown there as well. And also Pokemon Showdown. Every time I say it, it's kind of crazy. I didn't expect to see that there, but it's awesome. You can check out all their social media down below their logo right there, which is their Twitter, their YouTube, their Twitch, and their Discord at ANG Esports. And they do, I think, a tournament event, which is straight out of Smashville every Sunday at 2 p.m. EST. So there you go.
Additionally, guys, there is also MSM Online. MSM is one of the premier Wi-Fi weeklies going to be happening every single week on Monday, 5 p.m. PST. We're going to be free to enter for everybody in North America, so come through. Got some amazing production commentators and some of the best players in the continent.
Yeah, and this is MetaView right here, guys. Basically, MetaView, what it does is it shows off the best Smash clips all in one playlist. So you get to see all the beauty of Smash Ultimate, all the sick plays. And these sick plays come from featured players, as well, of course, as some awesome plays from the Rise Champions League, which is what you guys are watching right here, right now. So MetaView is available for you guys to use on both your iOS and Android devices, and you can go ahead and find them at the respective app stores. So feel free to check that out. It's really awesome. Ooh, we got Dom in the arena. See, we didn't need to take a break here. Dom's going to be really interesting. So we go from one Richter to
Belmont
another.
to another, yeah. And Dom is really the best Belmont to kind of be doing it.
There's a lot of good Belmont players, but man, oh man, Dom is insane. From my region, we have a guy named Liam. He's a really, really good player, and honestly, he gives me Dom buzz, But I asked him. I said, "Yeah, what do you think about Dom?" He's like, "Oh, he's nutty. He's way better than me." What are you saying? Sure. Probably the best Belmont, and it's true.
Yeah, no, Dom is truly something else. He's just really incredible at what he does. So it's gonna be exciting to see him back at it again. I haven't seen us playing quite a bit, but definitely one of his follow-ups, his setups, his traps is just situational awareness. Quite literally the blueprint for a lot of different Belmonts. So
it's a player with that duality of faith in their character and no faith in their character. And if you go to their Twitter, feel free to follow it. It's really funny because you start to realize, wow, Richter kind of sucks. But then you watch the clips and you're like, wow, Richter might not suck. They're kind of cool. But honestly, no, they definitely have some problems. Richter needs some adjustments. But Dom, plays the character as is and does a phenomenal job with it. So we'll see how that all goes through.
Yeah. So we're just going to be waiting for them to jump into the arena, guys. Once again, just want to say thank you to everybody that's still sticking with us. This is one of the longest crew battles that we're going to be having in quite some time. 10 versus 10. That's 30 to 30. And we barely just hit the halfway point. And a lot of that just kind of comes from the fact that, Team GangClan is looking pretty confident. But Team GangClan up against Holy Knights going to be throwing in Dom now. And I think that's an interesting choice just to go back-to-back with Belmont. Maybe Dom just feels particularly confident in it, or perhaps they feel like Psychot doesn't do so well in the matchup.
I think it's also just you fight one character, you're like, okay. Then you fight a different player who's piloting the same character in a really different way. That was crazy. And they SDI'd up? I think the cross was there to cover it. What the? This is some crazy stuff right here. And already, it's a very different atmosphere from this Belmont's play from Dom. It's really, really good. Melee, of course, very, very talented, but in all fairness, look at Dom go. That was a really, really good upbeat.
Yeah, Dom, following up from the cross slash. Really, really good stuff right now. Just keeping Psychod stuck in a quoting and dealing so much damage. Almost getting the call out with the up there, but not able to find it quite yet. Ooh, that's going to be the follow-up. That's going to be a good amount of damage. That directional air dodge out to land onto the platform was such a safe escape option. That was kind of cute.
Yeah, I like it there. Oh, look at that. That's really good idea of knowing the platform height to have the cross ready to cover it. Speaking of coverage, look at that. Dom's going to be able to cover that stock. No problem here. Psychod needs to make something happen here, like a forwarder deep off stage or whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what? Not able to find the follow-up. A little bit too much knockback. They weren't able to land and get the double jump up out in time.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, see, look at this. Life insurance. There comes the cross to cover things up, but the dash attack, again, so much knockback here. I see. I was going to ask myself, what's the point of throwing that cross back like that? But I see it just come swinging back like that, and that's really good. And that holy water there, perfect once again. It's all about the angles and the height, knowing the trajectory of your projectiles. This is what it means to be a character specialist. Nice up B here.
Gotta say, Dom's option coverage is just always a treat to look at. Like, it really seems like Psychod doesn't have a single safe place to be in. They're always just constantly being pressured. But Up B finally gonna be able to take it, taking a stock off of them, whittling it down from 3 to 2 right now. Psychod quickly running to the other side of the stage, just trying to reset and catch a breath.
Yeah, Psychod is doing a really, really good job keeping this 8 stock deficit, but it could be 7 if Dom is able to make something, some light work here, something quick. These forward airs here, it's 144, so
this option coverage, this edge guarding is amazing. It finishes off with an axe. That was like, good edge guarding for a whole minute. Punishing and catching quick draw like that is no easy feat. Dom's just like tracking in that moment was amazing.
Yeah, there was no way I feel that Psychod could feel like, how can I mix up my recovery in a certain way? Because not only were some of those projectiles thrown preemptively, but a lot of them are reactionary too. There's just that axe right there, just thrown perfectly, right? How do you get around that? It helps that Ike has a pretty linear recovery, but regardless, you can't deny that Dom played that really well. And you know what? Dom might be the player that ends up, becoming the next, like, in this case, I think it was like J Mafia, where they're able to sort of like,
hold on to those dogs, close out the gap, and just keep on putting on the pressure. So it seems like the next player is confirmed to be Midnight. So while we do wait for them to jump on in, we're just going to play a nice little carousel of some of the people that helped to make this tournament happen, and we'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes, so stay tuned.
We'll be right back. It's Midnight with the Palutena. Don't let their Twitter fool you. It says DK main, but I've actually never seen them play DK personally. It's either been usually Palutena or Cloud. So, and with this, I feel like Palutena does the job just well here against Richter. And also they're really good for future potential counterpick situations because Palu's so meta relevant, as like Darren Gar was saying. You know.
Oh, for sure. Just look at this already. 60% in the first 10 seconds of the match actually starting. As soon as you get into just once, you got to put on so much damage. So it's really up to you just to be able to reset as soon as possible. That was such an interesting follow-up choice for Midnight. I love that option. And already 92 on Dom, just almost completely unanswered.
That was really good. Nope, they're definitely fine. The teleport recovery is very generous. Oh my goodness, that was going to be actually so slick. Cross into the axe into the forward, it would have been super cool, but still, Dom looking a little bit tough there. And that was such an active F tilt. Why does Palutena have a button like that? That's so gross.
Yeah, but Palutena going off a little bit too far deep there gives Dom the opportunity to ledge trap. Midnight still finds their way back onto the stage, finds the back hook, once again just asserting stage control. I like the time that Dom, just took the time to figure out the cross, gave themselves a little bit of coverage as they went through the ledge option the next time. So just a nice little get out of jail free card.
Yeah, oh, very, very nice with the cross there. 103. We might see like an F tilt or something. Tried to go for the grab, but the missed space. Like I said before, if you're going to do a dash attack or a grab and you end up crossing up and put yourself in the corner as Richter, you're kind of screwed. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know what else you're going to do there.
And again, just Midnight is putting on so much damage. Dom has not been able to get out of this advantage for the longest time. I believe Midnight was accounting for the down tilt out of the corner as they positioned themselves really, really well. But it just seemed like it was ever so slightly off. Midnight is just like shielding and recognizing how Dom is looking through this kill right now. And, just playing outside of that effective range. Ooh.
Oh no, that SD, very, very unfortunate. Regardless, though, they were at a really high percent, so I wouldn't be thinking too much of it. They were kind of a throwaway, and if they were shielding that often, they were going to die for it. There's the Nair right off, of course. Ledge trapping situation, beautiful down tilt to get out of the situation, and that up B definitely going to get punished.
Ooh, that's going to be goes immediately for the backfield instead of the down tilt. Interesting. But again, Midnight, just position and tempo, everything just seems to really be in their favor right now. Was able to catch that landing, waited out the neutral air dodge, but just probably was not too confident that he'd be able to get an option out in time.
Nice, good stuff here. And just, again, the patience. I mean, if you're going to play online, you better know how to get up from ledge against any of Belmont shenanigans. So still, we're seeing that really well here. 143. Palutena has a myriad and plethora of basically a lot of kill options here. So we're going to see which one's going to play out. There's a dash attack in to pop them up. And you can hold that jump for... Oh!
Drag down up to gets the grab, but not able to get... Oh! Still finds the kill move out of it. Wow.
This is why Richter's low on the tier list. This is why Richter stays down. Richter has actually such good stage dominance and control and holds neutral really well. But they gave him the Castlevania weakness of they can't, not die from falling into gaps. That's exactly what it is.
And that's one of Holy Knights, that's like one of the biggest players right now. So it's going to be interesting to see who they're going to be sending in to try to counter Midnight. Midnight, of course, is really one of the most, menacing people that we have out right now, doing Wi-Fi tournaments, has so many wins under his belt. So really, really good stuff to him. But yeah, that being said, we'll be moving on to the next opponent. We don't have confirmation on that quite yet. So we'll be cutting into a little break once again, guys. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere quite yet.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Guys Champions League. Team Gang Clan up against Holy Knights. 8-point lead. Team Gang Clan, I mean, they have all the momentum that they need in the world right now. Holy Knights has got to actually, put together a play and pull something out if they really want to be able to take this. It's going to be Midnight going up against Guts. And,
What did I say? It's Ike. I knew it. It's because Guts is a... I mean, Ike kind of looks like Guts, I'm not going to lie. They picked the buff skin as well, but yeah.
Oh my god, Midnight with these jump callouts. Guts just barely being able to make it back onto the stage with quick draw. Able to get down throw up air, but the platforms moved away when he needed them most to try to extend.
Yeah, and very good ether. This is what I'm saying though. Like Ike doesn't need that many interactions to do well, and because of their weight, they can afford to take some hits. So it's okay, Nice, good nair to up air conversion here, and we see the offstage stuff. Oh, tried to get a little bit of chase down with the F tilt, but the spacing was just a little bit off here.
Yeah, just a little bit off. They were not able to react to that on time. Right now, double jumping and landing back onto the ground, just trying to catch Midnight on some of these landings. I believe that was a misinputted waveland. I think Midnight tried to waveland or try to air dodge onto the platform at least, but it didn't really happen that way.
Yeah, no, for sure. Nice, good side B here. And again, the Nair stuff is going to be really, really difficult. And Explosive Flame in this matchup is actually going to prove to be really, really difficult to get around. You can't just recklessly quick draw because you could quick draw into Explosive Flame. There's an air dodge catch, so good. And then there's Explosive Flame, so good.
Really no choice.
You have to air dodge.
There's really nothing else that Guts could have done in that position. Because they're pretty much just sitting duck at that point. But right now, trying to get something started. Midnight, they're both going for the respective neutral airs. Ike is going to have to, rely a lot more on falling ones. Palutena gets a lot more on rising ones, and as a result, it can be easy to stuff out some of his jump-ins sometimes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I totally forgot. These are the two crazy Nair characters. Nice reverse Nair there. Going to be really, really good here. And again, things are so safe in Ultimate. Like, they did a downer, and that was safe. And then they did a downer, and it was safe. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. That was so crazy here. Auto Reticle also really good to keep, Guts in check. Force Guts in the shield there. Nice.
That was so close, but Midnight was on the wrong side of Guts. Was not able to get a dash grab at the end of the day. Forcing out the jump for Midnight. Midnight has to get out of the corner, but nail into uphill is going to be able to do it. 8-point differential, not going to be going anywhere quite yet.
Yeah, very, very good there. That Nair up air was super, super clean. Let's see the percent as well. I just want to take a look at it. 84, boom, got him. So good. And it was perfectly placed too, because Midnight was already falling off the platform. So it's just like already that perfect height. So, yeah, good stuff there from Holy Knights to try to keep this thing alive. Team Gang Clan, us as casters, we actually do have a little bit of a little spreadsheet to see what kind of players, although some of them I don't really exactly know too well. So we're going to see. They already threw in some highlight players like, I believe, that's Holy Knights. Team Gang Clan, my bad. I'm reading the wrong one. Yeah, they had Raven King as one of them.
Yeah, they had Raven. I mean, both of these teams seem to be extremely stacked. Like Midnight, Sonics, Raven King, Dom. Like they're bringing in all of their heavy hitters today.
Yeah. So I guess right now we'll go ahead. I'm gonna check the chat right now and see. And yeah, I read in the chat right now they're saying only SDs. It's really unfortunate that the SD happened. Like, that really, really sucks. But like things like that happen, right? You can't always adjust for them. So anyways, yeah, I don't know how long they're going to take also to decide who they're going to bring in here. Again, like I said, it's Ike, and it's really, really tough. So yeah, we'll wait to see what production here says in there. And if we get a swift response, we'll stay here. But if they take a while, then yeah. Okay, they're throwing in Zag.
Well, no, Zag. Oh, are they?
Are they? Oh no, Zag's the score sheeter. Right, you're right.
Because I don't know if they're gonna be throwing in Zag.
No, don't worry. They've been pretty solid with their picks, doing it quickly throughout the last half. Our breaks have been very short, so really appreciative of that.
Yeah, it definitely has been a little bit easier. So yeah, not really sure what's happening right now. I don't know if they're gonna be throwing in Zag, or Zag is only doing the score sheets. So hopefully we'll get to you guys with an update in just a few moments.
Yeah, it's always, this is the difficult part about crew battles, like I said. Like, I mean, if you could choose your seed in a tournament and like put yourself in the best position for the best matchups, that's kind of messed up and broken. But then you realize it's kind of how crew battles sort of work, where you get to like counterpick people all the time. So yeah, Zag might be playing, so or not. I like how they set a stage.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's gonna be indeed Zag. Yeah, they're gonna be opting to go for lefty, or town, I suppose. Yeah, they're gonna be opting to go for town and city. I'm not entirely familiar with who Zag plays, so hopefully we'll be able to get some information on that shortly, guys. Once again, thank you for bearing with us as we try to keep things smooth and keep on going. So Holy Knight still only has like 2 players, only 3 players, only 1 with 2 stocks. And Team Gangclan, I mean, they have a total of 5 fresh players coming into this one. Okay, yeah, that is who I thought Zag was. Zag gonna be the King DDD. King DDD Ike. This is not a matchup I've seen that often.
No, not. Well, it's a pretty common like Wi-Fi matchup because they're both really good in the space. But I've never actually seen these two like play off against each other too often. DDD as well is just, it's a really strange matchup here. Ike has huge disjoints. You're able to swing the Gordos back, but DDD's pretty heavy, so they kind of live long. But look at this. Even though you're heavy, already being at 62 is not a good look.
Yeah, but of course, DDD is just going to be able to have so much survivability, and with the amount of stalling that he also offers in the air, will allow him just to be able to get so many landing mix-ups on Ike. Guts not able to really find a good way to cover them right now. I like the way that Zag is using Gordo as a means of, just throwing at a nice active hitbox and then using it as a wall to almost protect themselves.
Oh, no, wait, that's so scary. They're going to be fine.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is that the setup? That wait was so good from Guts. Yeah, just saw them waiting out the air dodge and was able to get a kill off of it as a result.
Nice, good F tilt to catch the landing, really nice. The slow Gordo and the weighted down smash, it's tough because like if you jump too early, you might get caught. Regular get up, you might get caught. It might be not in range of a get up attack, so it's pretty difficult. There's the nair. They might have misinputted up smash instead of
like a usual up air. Yeah, the confirm is now up air. Either way, right now Zag just stalling a little bit, maybe trying to catch a jump from Guts, not able to find them quite yet. The next good hit should be able to do it, but ooh. Sometimes when you want to air dodge the ledge and you tumble like that, kind of feels bad when you get a stage tag.
Ooh, with the Gordo so high, the camera obscured it. I didn't even see it. And there's the back air there as Guts is going to go ahead and lose the stock. They're going to be 7 stocks here. I mean, if Guts goes down, it just means there's 2 players left on the side of Holy Knight. So Guts has got to really make their mark right here. And it's looking like they're doing just that. Using these nairs and stuff like that, applying a lot of damage and pressure.
Yeah, right now both of them are just trying to play really patiently, catch each other's jumps. Guts not able to get the follow-up, but Zag setting up the juggle. This is an awful position to be in. Getting ledge trapped by DDD is really, really unpleasant. Had the right idea on DI and for the down throw, but strangely enough, didn't get the full follow-up with up air. I think Guts was just able to throw out a button a little bit faster.
Yeah, that high ceiling of Town and City, as well as DDD being super heavy, just allows DDD to stay alive. And they're going to be able to get that back air. And there's, again, the Jet Hammer, but ooh, the Nair coming clutch to save the day there. Getting back to stage right now. Gordo going to be reflected back. No punish on the roll, but
good catch on the jump. And just like that, Guts bringing it to last stock. And definitely within the realm of doability for either player.
No, for sure. Nice burst. Down tilt here. And look at that. Zag tried to get the inhale, but it's not going to happen here as Guts just continues to apply so much pressure. Nice shield grab, down throw into the up air. Great DI. That was great stuff going to the corner there. Ooh. And the back air is just going to seal it. Guts goes down. Holy Knights goes down as well to just 2 players left here as Zag. They have basically 5 players minus like 2 stocks, I guess. So, man, oh man, it's just like 4 and a bit, I'd say. Look at that back air, so clean, so crisp.
Yep.
And again, great plays from both. So, very, very, very good here. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Holy Knights has up their sleeve right here. We already saw, like, if I check the score sheet, which I really want to make sure my memory's fit here, we already saw, Dom, we saw Sonics, Unleashed was really good. Actually, all these players did a phenomenal job. We've already seen some of the best ones, so I'm just curious of who they'll have left that they can just kind of throw out and do well with. So we'll see.
Yeah, we don't have any confirmation on the next play quite yet, but gotta say, GangClan is sitting again pretty dominantly for themselves. Yeah, they're looking strong. They got a huge lead. Holy Knights again just has to pull out a miracle to be able to make this one happen. So I guess in the meantime, we can once again just cut it to a quick little break as we wait for the next play. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Yep. See you guys. Sassy Flygon, yeah. If you guys aren't aware of like, they'll keep up with the SES and whatnot. Sassy Flygon's like actually a really talented Luigi, so very scary. But this matchup, I don't know how this is gonna go. It kind of goes either way, I guess. Probably bad for DDD, in all honesty, if you get grabbed. But
Yeah, it's really difficult to try to break any space against Luigi as DDD. At least for that, Fireball sends back Gordo, Zero sends back Gordo. Luigi has a lot of really quick buttons. But really the goal is like how quickly can you actually get Luigi off stage and set up an edge guard. That's really a lot of what DDD's game plan is. Double hit Gordo. That sometimes happens on super heavies because the knockback isn't high enough and they kind of stay in the same place.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Great punish there on the down smash with the dash attack. And again, as you can see right here, Zag only has like 1 stock, so you don't need to do too much. And there it is. I was expecting that, the up B there, but, Zag was ready. Just stay safe from it.
Yeah, and you see like Zag is definitely struggling to initiate, and that's the up B out of the shield. That's it. That's the whole game. Sassy Flygon not losing a single stock, just taking it immediately away from Zag.
It's just tough because, like, if we see a lot of the gameplay, even in this replay, it's like, okay, they're kind of doing what Cloud would do, where you spam back air to just kind of keep a safe distance, right? But it doesn't work well for DDD. It's not as safe. It's not as great. And of course, Sassy Flygon just gets in there, holds shield, Uppy's out of shield, and that's it. It's too good. I believe Uppy out of shield for Luigi is like frame 6 or something. That's off the top of my head.
It's fast. That move, what it is too fast. But really good stuff to Sassy Flygon being able to take it away. Really, the biggest thing is like Zag as DDD. You got to be always so careful about the way that you land on Luigi's shield. You got to space back kills. If you're not spacing back kills like that, then you're gonna fall susceptible to those kinds of attacks so easily.
I think it's just tough for DDD because DDD is like slow startup and stuff, and even shooting Gordos, you just sort of zare with it as Luigi and shoot plungers back at it, or you can kind of chomp at it, and then when they mess up, like you said earlier, it's an easy shield grab, easy grab, or easy Uppy, which I realize now if you do it from the ground, it's frame 8, but still fast. Okay, that's still insane. So if you're unsafe by 8 frames and you're that close, Luigi will get you. So shout outs to Sassy Flygon there for keeping the dream alive a little bit here for Holy Knights. And again, you have 2 players left, and one of them is a Luigi. I feel like that's kind of rough because I feel like Luigi, while everyone kind of hates Luigi and it's like, oh, I hate fighting Luigi, whatever, Luigi becomes one of the easier characters to counterpick. You just sort of pick someone who can camp well.
There are definitely times when he gets matchup, right? When somebody has good mobility, when somebody has an ability just to kind of play in the air a little bit, they don't have to necessarily be touching the ground. Suddenly, all of us, Luigi does struggle to execute his game plan. So they're going to be waiting on Sassy Flygon's bans. It seems like the next player is going to be Yoshi. So no Town, no Kalos, and no Final Destination. So it seems like Sassy is not really with the flat stages right now.
No, not at all. Town, Kalos, and FD. Yeah, they're getting rid of those. That's interesting. And as you can see, you probably can find Yoshi there on Twitter if this is the same one. The SoCal Icy Sephiroth you were mentioning earlier. I don't know, man. Icy's just a wild card. I never say anything about Icy's until I see them because, I'm biased. I know Big D, so I know Big D really well. I don't know if a lot of people can compare to Big D, so I'll leave it at that. But Sephiroth, I could say this myself. I think Sephiroth does pretty well against Luigi. Those disjoints are massive. They're really good. But of course, if you misspace something or you mess up or you get too reckless, get too close.
Yeah, if anybody dies early, it's going to be Sephiroth. He's as light as a feather. I believe at the same exact unit as somebody like Kirby. So
Pikachu, same as Pikachu. That's what I love Sephiroth. It's just fun character. Keeps this game fun and alive for me. But exactly. Sephiroth, if you maybe you misspace a fair, you approach too quickly or something, or you whiff a grab. Luigi's like, okay, sweet, see you later.
Yeah. So we're just gonna be waiting for them to jump in. Holy Knights only has 2 players left, so that's tough. We consider like a 2-stock lead. I feel like in Coup Battle 4 events to just be a lot, because that's that could be a 3-stock to a 1-stock kind of thing, but 6 whole stocks, 2 players worth of stocks. That is huge. But Yoshi actually going to be opting for the Ice Climber. It's really interesting.
Yeah, we were talking about Palutena, a lot of matchup experience, but Ice Climbers, people are like, wait, how do I fight this guy? Or guys, or, pair. There we go. I kind of tripped on my own words there because I just realized, Ice Climbers are in fact 2 people. But no, it's just a lot of people don't understand how to fight them or respect them, how to punish them. Of course, I'm gonna do what I do at every major. That Big D's
the way that you treat and space around the shield is so different. But Sassy able to get a kill on one of the ices, of course. I believe one of them just happens. Nana takes more knockback than the other, or perhaps takes more percent in terms of damage. It's one of those 2, but one of those mechanics applies to Nana. I couldn't tell you which.
Let's see how good the Sopo is. This is what I tell you about how good an Ices is. It all depends on how good the Sopo is, because you have to clutch with Sopo. They have a really bad recovery, so if you can kind of get around that's good. Nice, good side beat with Tech Chase. This is really, really clean here. I honestly believe sometimes the Ices, when they're back to the corner like this, they play better with the Sopo. But there goes Popo's gonna go down right now. This is the alt color where Popo's in front, so no one's gonna get mad at me for saying Popo and Nana. I hate to do that to me, but there it is. And wow, those down Bs are so obnoxious. Gonna be really, really annoying for Sassy Flygon to deal with here. Punish there on the Cyclone. Okay, there's the side B. Good punish.
And now Yoshi is really putting on the damage, right? So through this entire stock. Sassy Flygon has just been constantly either being hit by some of these multi-hits. That's the thing about Ices. You gotta respect some moves on your shield like that. If you're trying to go for a grab out of shield, or grab on Ices in general, you gotta like pummel or know which of your throws have a hitbox on them, so they can hit you out of it.
Just like that. That was so good. Yossi gonna be able to take a stock there. 5 stocks left here. Really, really clean. And that's sort of the punish game. Like, if you're a dedicated Ices player and you have to fight one of them, so scary just because those situations alone.
Yeah, but and you gotta be so careful about how you're landing on Sassy's shield. As soon as it, even, you know, the fact that, like, Nair is so safe, one of the safest Nairs on shield in the game, you land on Luigi's shield on safe lane, you might just be dying at any point after 50%, so it's gotta be mindful of that.
Oh, it did.
The reset with the jab block. That was so much damage. Unfortunately, no finish group, but that was so technically sound from Yossi.
Yeah, that was actually insane. I get it. I'm a little bit biased. Big D's in my region. I watched that, and even I popped off over that one. That was actually crazy. That was so cool. This side B here, desync. Okay, very nice. And again, getting up from ledge from this is tough, but, you know.
That's all it takes.
And that's all it takes. That crazy damage we saw Yossi go for led to nothing because they weren't able to take the stock from it, and Sassy Flygon was able to clutch with that upbeat. And now if we're looking at the score here, the score is only a 4 stock deficit.
Yeah.
So that's...
Sassy is putting in the work right now. Sassy might be just absurdly clutch right now. This deficit that Holy Knights had is suddenly becoming less and less and less. It's starting to look...
They had an 8 stock deficit, 8 stock difference. They had an 8 stock lead, and now it's 4.
Yeah. So Sassy Flygon already kind of looking, you know, like one of the MVPs of Holy Knights right now. Definitely, really the one that they're going to be putting all of their chips into right now. Just so important to still have players who are just that confident in the Luigi matchup. So while we do wait for the next player from Team GangClan, they only have 3 more slots available. We'll cut it to a quick little break. We'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere quite yet.
Stick around. All right, Sassy Flygon versus Kobe. I think I've actually seen Kobe before doing the SES. I think Kobe is actually crazy. Like if I recall, if I remember, Young Link is actually, it goes off on Wi-Fi. I mean, actually, okay, I'm not a Young Link hater. I play Wi-Fi. I think Young Link is kind of cool, but I know playing him is kind of irritating. But then again, they're fighting the weak, so you know whatever.
Sassy drops it. Sassy almost had the funny. Sassy almost did the thing. Right now, Sassy just playing so safely. Kobe's not getting a lot started right now, and Sassy's kind of dictating the pace of the match.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was just kind of weird because, you know, the down throw, they kind of like DI'd it a little behind, so it could be tricky. But nice, that was so good. Parrying at the end there and getting the F smash. Doing that online is no easy feat, but we just saw it. It was
going to be the up B. I thought it was going to be the up B punish instead of the F smash, but you know what? Damage is damage.
Yeah, you'll take it. And it was good stage control as well here. Kind of trying to jump over all these projectiles here. With the bomb on hand, and it just, to me, it looks like Sassy Flygon is just navigating around these projectiles super well, and only 25% taken. We were saying this before, there's only a 4-stock deficit now, so if Sassy Flygon goes off, oh my god, they could actually win, and it's crazy.
Yeah, excellent punish on the out-up attack there. Right now, Sassy Flygon's play is just so reserved, so solid, going to be giving up the stage with a little bit too aggressive of a dash attack, and now Kobe, but again, they're just like not able to get too many of these big combo starters out. Finally, a bit of damage going into this, but interesting recovery choice. Not something you'd expect like that.
Yeah, no, for real. Kind of crazy here. Gets the grab. Not going to do much of it. Nice angled boomerang, and oh no, just going to be able to pancake directly underneath that arrow here. And they're both definitely playing it safe. You can see the spacing between them, and that's just active neutral, just keeping the distance between one another. Punish. There.
Ooh, that's a huge F smash, and Sassy Flygon, despite building up such an early lead right now, all that momentum is slowly
Oh, what happened? Okay, the bomb definitely messed this whole thing up, and oh my goodness, I can see J Mafia in his chat typing yes in all caps because, oh no, what an unfortunate SD there. Sassy Flygon, I think, was one of the key parts that they needed, the key members they needed to make a comeback, and unfortunately that just
Holy Knights has got one more ace up their sleeve. Who's it gonna be?
Anchor, who are they gonna throw?
Listen.
He was mashing. Yeah, exactly, because I mean, this Wi-Fi, right? You just kind of, you do some mashing and then you just get hit off stage, and if you're already doing inputs, you know, ultimate's like tisk, you know. And that's why people air dodge a lot by accident off stage and die, right? So, but yeah, damn. You know, it's a match made. It's Luigi, and you notice how they died. It was with Cyclone. Cyclone, what a funny move. It's intangible. It's invincible.
It's intangible. It's got a win box on it. It does everything it wants to.
It's in frame 1 in the air. Oh, I didn't know that part. I only remember the part where it's invincible frame 4 from the ground. Oh.
Yeah, that move is a little messed up, but that's what happens when you press a button disadvantage like that. Sometimes you buffer it, and you're in a position where you're no longer able to recover. The Sassy Flygon gonna be dropping out now. They got one last player to throw in. Who's it gonna be? We don't know quite yet. We'll be able to get confirmation for that in a moment, and hopefully, hopefully they're able to beat 3 people consecutively, which honestly, is it impossible? If for anybody that remembers one of the most iconic crew battles of all time, which was Tri-State versus the World, Mr. E, evoking some sort of avatar state, and yeah, so you just have to channel that, right? You have to channel the spirit of Mr. E, evoke that avatar state for themselves. But Holy Knights on their last leg.
Yeah, and before we go into this next, potentially final match, it may not be if Holy Knights goes off. Well, we'll just
might be 3 more matches, yeah, but let's talk about the people that made it happen. So, MSM Online, Pride, talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, MSM Online, guys, is one of the premier, online tournaments that just happens every Monday. So it's basically an online weekly. It's free to enter. It's NA only, so they try to keep the lag to a minimum. And the event starts at 5 p.m. PST, so that's 8 p.m. EST for all folks over there. It's really, really awesome if you want some matchup experience. Getting more comfortable competing, especially competing online. Look no further to 2GG's MSM Online.
Additionally, this tournament is also brought to you by another tournament series, ANG Esports, who bring to you every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, straight out of Smashville. So ANG Esports, you can find them on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. They do Ultimate, Rivals of A3, Brawlhalla, Rocket League, DBZ, and Pokemon Showdown. So please go ahead and check them out.
And then, yeah, finally, MetaView, guys. This is where you can check out highlights and curated clips of all the awesome Smash highlights just in one playlist. It features amazing clips from featured players and streamers, as well as, obviously, it's going to have some great stuff from the Rise Crew League that you guys are watching right here, right now. This app is available on like both iOS and Android devices, so check them out in their respective stores and download it now, honestly.
And, you know, with that being said, while we do wait for the final player to jump on in, we don't have confirmation on that quite yet, but we will have that shortly. So, in the meantime, we'll cut it to possibly one final break, up to 3 more matches ahead of us. So stay tuned. Nobody go just quite yet. And we'll see y'all in a minute.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this is their last person to bring it in here. Orange is a Link?
Yeah, Orange is a Link. I actually remember the fact from somewhere. Won't be able to actually put my finger on it, but not one that I played in a minute. Tries to use the bomb as a means of interrupting.
We were talking about it. We were talking about it.
Is that the homie stock?
I need to hear it.
Wow. Orange with the most unfortunate SD, and Kobe basically saying, hey buddy, I got you. You're on your last legs, it's alright. And then just gives him the homie stock as a result. Sure.
That was good of them. But yeah, Link versus Young Link. A lot of people sometimes say, oh, Young Link favors. Some people say Link favored, depending on the skill level. I think it's just even right now because we're on Wi-Fi. I have no idea what to expect. But still, this is kind of crazy here. Look at this, getting stuffed out. And sometimes it can be hard for Link to get started here. But that was really nice. Look at that. Nair to falling Nair into up smash. Very, very clean.
Ooh, tries to get a drag down fair combo. Not able to find it quite yet. Right now, no punish on the whiff up B like that. The hitbox is still going to be keeping Link safe from the incoming boomerang. I feel like both of them are just trading so many different projectiles. Nobody is able to get much started quite yet, but they've just been trading up and up and up.
Yeah, oh, that was really nice. I love that back air into the Nair. That was so good. Nice little ladder there from the arrows into the up air. Nice bomb there from Orange. Super, super good.
Yeah, this match is like both of them like really holding forward, and they're still getting a pretty good feel for each other right now. Kobe, you know, just deciding, hey, I don't feel like challenging that. Dying a little bit early. Not really sure that should have happened. Maybe the DI could have been a little bit tighter in a moment. Tries to catch a jump lead. Was not able to get it right now. So Kobe just has to find a way to get out of the corner. But that is, ooh, that is Young Link off stage with no double jump, but good up B mix-up spacing.
Yeah, very, very nice. That arrow off stage was so clean, by the way. We'll see how things play out as Orange is just holding on to the stock for a really long time. 163 here, and nice catch there with the jump. You know, of course, Young Link tried to get a Nair there. Not going to happen.
Really like that fade back from Kobe, like recognizing, hey, I'm on top of Orange's shield right now, so I'm just going to dash back really quickly. Well, still not going to be able to do it quite yet.
Oh,
wow.
No, Nair.
That was the wrong hit.
Okay. Have you seen Arrow?
Nope. That's a new one. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, that's really, really funny. To see Arrow kill like that is really quirky, but still, this is looking still super good for Orange. Just the up smash is just going to take it off the top. Young Link, you know, Young Link's pretty light. I mean, he's kind of small in stature, so I'm not surprised here. Orange has one stock left, but I mean, at this point, like, you could say, oh, well, you know, 1 to 6, but you can't really count them out. That gameplay was pretty solid, and the one stock that was lost too was to an SD.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't know. We'll see exactly what happens here. Going into the crew battle chat right now, I just definitely they're gonna throw in burst. It seems.
Yeah. Not too sure.
That's actually not it. I just read that wrong.
It is going to be Boost, yeah. Boost is the upcoming player. Boost seems to be an Inkling, and that's interesting. I don't think I've actually seen that in somebody's bio before. Specifies offline Inkling, but on Wi-Fi Yoshi.
Inkling is really weird on online. I know a lot of people dropped Inkling moving into online because they just got a lot tougher. And I'm in the weird camp that I think Inkling, and we have Tickle in our region. Who's really good. But I think Inkling is slightly overrated. So, like, that's just my opinion, though.
We're waiting to see what the bans are going to be from Orange. They're not going to opt for Smashville, Yoshi's, or Small Battlefield. Interesting choices. Wouldn't be able to tell you why those are the stages that they don't want to go to. And Boost is going to opt to go for the Final Destination. So nice and simple. One stock remaining, so what's there to say here? You know, like, you lose one stock and you're dead. You Gonskis. Holy Nuts drops out. You gotta get a double 3 stock without losing so much as your own stock, which is, you know, almost impossible, but hey, who knows?
Yeah, here. I was just looking. I was just looking at something. I was like, where do I actually consider Inkling to be in offline? Yeah, I kind of put them pretty low. Damn. Maybe I'm totally wrong in that opinion. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah. Let's see here. We think we're going right into it. It's going to be Yoshi. Yeah, if honestly, there's no way that Yoshi doesn't take one stock here in this situation, which, by the way, is all they'll need. Yoshi's so underrated and still really good here. It looks like they're going to swap sides for fun.
Yeah, and just like that, guys, this is potentially the final match for Orange right now. Gonna be going up against Boost. So Boost, trying to get something started with up tilt. Ooh, that's really dangerous. Immediately putting yourself to the ledge Burst tries to cover the low option, but Orange was already too far up above to be able to hit by anything quite yet.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. Oh, very good. Like the back air there and the up air just for the cover. Oh my gosh, it's so active. And it's just so good. Oh,
it's an amazing juggling tool. Orange trying to get the call out with some of these forwarders and up airs, but Burst is just not able to find this landing quite yet. Have to go for a bit of stage control. Has the good idea with the dash back F smash, but wrong timing and wrong positioning.
Yeah, because the back was facing, there's no way to get an up smash out of shield there. They had to go for F tilt. But regardless, again, Burst doesn't really have to care too much. 108 already, and they have like 3 stocks to 1. They don't really need time. They have all the time in the world. They could just do anything. Nice down B at a disadvantage here.
So tries to set it up with the drag down back through, but ends up getting the pop up rather than the one that'll set up into a tech chase, I believe. Right now, Burst going for the high recovery option, just able to get past all these projectiles, all these hitboxes. Orange just can't seem to get a catch on these landings.
Nice. Good arrow here. Keeping things alive, though. Can we see Orange take 1 stock? I think that'd be really cool to see here. Up throw might do it. There it is. Woohoo!
Whoa!
And
that failed.
Yeah,
Failed is going to be the finisher just like that. Team Gang Clan takes it with 5 points to spare. Holy Knights gonna be dropping out, so an excellent showing from Team Gang Clan. They were able to get a really early lead, and they held on to it for so long. They held on to it for, I mean, really like the last 5 sets.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll see the final score right there. That is the 5-stock lead to finish things off. I mean, they had an 8-stock lead before, but then the Holy Knights put in some effort right here. If you go to the crew battle chat, we even take a look here. I want to just, before we move on to anything else, I just want to highlight some of the star players that we ended up seeing. Of course, Raven King taking. Yeah, Raven King took 4 stocks. Sonic took 4 stocks here. But J Mafia, let's just throw it out there. 6 stocks from J Mafia. Honestly, super good. And I think that is considered the MVP for Team Gang Clan because, I mean, look at that. 6 stocks is good. Salty came close with 5 stocks of their own. And then after that, if we go to Holy Knights, of course, I mentioned it already. Sonic's taking 4. Unleashed did a pretty okay job with the 2. And then, but here it is. I was just looking at it. Dom did a really good job as well. It's just tough matchups here and there. And then, of course, Sassy Flygon. Had Sassy Flygon not, accidentally, was mashing at a disadvantage and off stage and then died for it, we might have seen this crew battle play out a little bit differently. But still, just shout outs to both crews. They both did a really, really good job. And it was, all in all, just a good crew battle to watch. 10v10. Thank you guys so much for sitting with it. And Darren amazing co-caster who also sat with me throughout the whole thing. So
yeah, we've been here for 3 hours, my friend. We were in it for the long haul, and a long haul it was indeed. But guys, before we do finish up for the night, guys, you are watching, of course, guys tournaments. So for those of y'all that aren't following on Twitch or on Twitter, you should go ahead and do so. All or on YouTube as well. So it should all be under guys_tournaments. If I'm not mistaken. And then after you're done with that, you should go ahead and follow my lovely co-caster, Pride, at PrideBrendan on Twitter.com. Keep up with their content, see what's going on with them. Then you should also follow a lovely producer for today. Jeff, behind the scenes, has stuck with us through all the technical difficulties and really, really pushed it through. So guys, please go ahead and check out Jeff at JeffPBLK on Twitter and keep up with him and see what's going on. And then after you've done all that, you could also, you should give me a follow. My entire happiness and mental well-being relies on my Twitter numbers. So if you don't do it, you'll just make me unhappy, and you'll go to bed with that feeling. So
yeah,
hope y'all know about that.
It's really that easy. Makes all of us feel better. That's what we need. We need this Twitter follow. Anyways, guys, just to wrap it up, thank you guys so much for sticking with us and tuning in and having fun watching these amazing players compete in this crew battle. So yeah, thank you guys.
Alrighty guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.